Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Fatan. In this video, I want to show you how to make animation that is the process of rent. Okay, I think the game it's under beta. Okay, no. Okay, so this is a make a new project. Okay, now first in this project, you not use a scratch spot. You can just delete it by clicking the delete button. Okay, now go to the choose a sprite. Okay, now search it. Okay, now type cloud. Okay, now we choose this cloud. Okay, now we make a arrow. Okay, now you hover mouse to the choose a sprite and click paint. Okay, now we convert to bitmap and we use a brush. Okay, now fill it this single out. Okay, now the brush size is 3. Okay, now make like this. Okay, now make like this one. This is okay, and okay, now make like this. Okay. Okay, now let's try. Okay, now let's try pause the video. Okay, now there we go. Okay, now make like this. Okay, now the convert to vector. Okay, now we make the arrow. Okay, first we use a rectangle. Okay, now use the outline and fill it black. Okay, now place like this. Okay, now we use a reshape tool. Okay, so how to reshape? Okay, now this one you can see the edge. This the circle. Okay, now put like this on the center. Okay, now like this, and this also to put on the center. Okay, now I keep zoom to see that. Okay, now this one also put on the center like this. Okay, now there we go. It's now the arrow. Okay, now copy paste this. Okay, like this block. Now copy and paste. Okay, now like this. Okay, now put on the center. Okay, now like this. Okay, now so I make the arrow too. Okay, now go to paint and we make like this. Okay, now we use align and fill it the cyan on the watercolor, and the line size is 4. Okay, now make like this. Okay, now we'll make the arrow like same, use a reshape. Okay, now use a reshape. Okay, now go use a rectangle. Okay, don't use the outline and fill it the watercolor or the watercolor that you like. Okay, now make like this and use a reshape, and this edge can move to this, and also on the right to this. Okay. Okay, now also go to stitch. Okay, now you can. Okay, now I'm ready to the backdrop step. Okay, now convert to bitmap. Okay, now we make a mountain like this. Okay, now we use a brush and fill it black, and the brush size 3. Okay, now let's try make a mountain. Okay, so I just pause the video. Okay, so this one the brush size is 4. Okay, now let's try make like this. Okay, now we make a mountain. Okay, now like this. Okay, now okay, up and down. Okay, now on the bottom same like this. Okay. 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 Now make like this. And there we go, we make a mountain. Okay, don't forget to check this line. Okay, now reline again, rebrush. Okay, now we choose, okay, now go to the fill tool. Okay, now fill it, the color is, okay, the color is 13. Okay, now brightness is the darken, okay, 90. Okay, now press this one. Okay, now more lightened, and the saturation is this one, 70. Okay, now like this. Okay, now click on this. Okay, okay, let's try refill again. Okay, now like this one, the saturation is 30. Okay, now make like this. Okay, now let's try to make a water. Okay, now first use a brush and fill it the watercolor. Okay, now make like this. Okay, now use a fill tool and press on this. Okay, now let's say make a sun. Use a circle and fill it yellow or sun color. Okay, now like this. Okay, and done. Now make like this. Okay, now let's try make a code. Okay, now first we go to this cloud. Okay, now okay, not okay. Make sure not make a cloud. Now make, okay, now try edit this custom. Okay, now cloud, duplicate the cloud. Okay, before you make a code, let's try all this right. Okay, now make a rain. Okay, now use unlined, and the outline color is watercolor. Okay, now like this, and the line size is 4. Nah, okay, watercolor, and there we go. Okay, let's try make like this. Okay, this is a 2, this 3. Keep duplicating like this. Okay. Okay, this is raining. Okay, now duplicate, then copy and paste, and there we go. Okay, now let's try go to the code tab. Okay, first go to the events, drag the where I received message 1 or blah blah blah. Okay, now make a new message. Okay, now press, okay, now click on this, then click new message. The message name is start. Okay, now go to the looks, then drag height. Okay, now go to the events, drag the when config click. Go to the looks, then drag the switch custom to cloud. Okay, click this one and click cloud. Okay, now drag height. Okay, now go to the control. Okay, now go to the events, then drag the when I receive blah blah blah. Okay, now click on this, then make a new message. The message name is cloud show. Okay. Okay, now go to the motion. Drag the go to XY. The X, the choose it 146, and Y is 128. And go to the looks, drag the show, and go to the motion, drag the glide seconds to X, Y. Okay, the seconds we rename it 3. The X is 100 and Y is 128. Okay, now go to the control, drag the wait blah 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 seconds. Okay, you just wait 1 seconds. Okay, now go to the events, drag the broadcast. Okay, now make a new message. Okay, now click on this and click the new message. The message name is down arrow show. Okay, now go to the looks. Okay, now drag the switch custom to cloud 2. This one, cloud 2. Okay, now let's say go to this, the arrow 1. Okay, now we rename it. This part is arrow 1. Okay, okay, now let's try make a code. Okay, first we go to the events, drag the when green flag click, and go to the looks, drag height, and go to the events, drag the broadcast blah blah blah. Okay, now click in this and choose start, and drag the when I receive blah blah blah. Okay, now click in this, then choose start. Okay, now go to the looks, drag the height to this. Okay, now next, okay, now go to the events, drag the when I receive blah blah blah. Okay, now click in this and click start. Okay, now drag the wait blah 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 seconds. Okay, now this is 1, rename it 2, wait 2 seconds. Okay, now go to the looks, drag the show, and go to the motion, drag the go to XY. Okay, X we set to the minus 162 and Y is minus 76. Okay, now drag the set rotation style is don't rotate. Okay, now go to the control, drag the repeat blah 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 times. Okay, the 10 we rename it 2. Okay, now go to the motion, drag this, go to X like this one, go to X minus 162 and Y is minus 76. Okay, now drag the glide blah 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 seconds to XY, X blah 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 and Y blah blah blah. Okay, now glide 1 seconds to X 162 and Y is 94. And go to the control, drag the wait blah 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 seconds. Okay, now rename it 0.5. Okay, now this wait 0.5 seconds. And go to the events, drag the broadcast cloud show, put on this, and go to the look and drag height. Okay, now go to the arrow 2. Okay, now rename this arrow 2 as arrow 2. Okay, now direction now is set to the minus 40. Okay, now go to the events, drag the where I receive blah blah blah. Okay, now set it to the cloud. Okay, now click this and choose the down arrow show. Okay, now go to the looks, drag the show. Okay, now go to the motion, drag the go to XY. Okay, X we rename it 111 and the Y is 59. Okay, now go to control, drag the repeat blah 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 times. Okay, now we rename it repeat 2 times. Okay, now go to the motion and drag the go to XY, same on this no. Okay, now go to X 111. Okay, 111 and Y is 59. Okay, now drag the set rotation style. Okay, now we set to the all around and drag the glide blah 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 seconds to X blah 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 and Y blah blah blah. Okay, now the glide is set to the 3 seconds to X minus 51 and Y is minus 61. Okay, now go to the control, drag the wait blah 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 seconds. Okay, now rename it the 0.5. That is a wait 0.5 seconds. Okay, now go to the events, drag the broadcast blah blah blah. Okay, now we click this and we choose start. Okay, now go to the looks, drag height. Okay, now let's see. Okay, don't forget to resize first. Okay, now this arrow 2 resize is more big like this. Okay, now the first arrow is 130 and the cloud set to the 80. Okay, now see the animation. Okay, now go to error 2. We forget something. Okay, now go to control. Okay, now go to the events. Take the when I receive cloud show. Okay, blah blah blah. Okay, now click on this. Then choose start and go to the events. No, go to the looks and drag hide. Okay, now let's try see the animation now. Okay. Okay, that's good sun and raining. Okay, and the wars come down. Okay, what happened? Okay, so the cloud we inverted. Okay, so this cloud 2 is not. Okay. Okay, now cloud. Okay, now this switch custom 2 not raining, and this one where is the cloud show this one. Okay, let's see this oh, so you have this one. Okay, now glide 3 seconds to x minus 51. Okay, so I just typo. Okay, now let's try retest again and let's see the animation like this. Okay, and this cloud to the mountain and raining and water comes down to the sea. Okay, now is infinity. Okay, so animation the project has been done. Okay, now don't forget to save. Go to file and save to your computer. Okay, now save where do you want. Okay, now I choose this one. Okay, the project name is the process of rain. Okay, the process of rain. Okay, now save. Okay, so this video has been done and thanks for watching this video, and I have the trouble. Yeah, sorry. And okay, and I hope you tried making this project. Thanks for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.